to the VLenore Show. Here, we will discuss lifestyle, beauty, celebrity gossip, and current events in our own way, my way, freestyle. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, lovers. I hope everybody is doing well today because it is Friday. It's Friday, baby. Yes, it's Friday. You just got paid. I know you did. In the name of Jesus, you just got paid. Okay, whether you can see it or not, it is there. God is blessing you, honey. And he started off with making this day Friday. Hallelujah. Yes, God. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's see who's in here today, shall we? Beauty is her name. Hi. Hey, Lexi, the law nerd. Hey, listen to me, 301. Hey, the woman he chose. Tell the truth. Beauty is her name. Oh, I said you already, girl. I already said you, girl. Hey, loving life. Hey, Sassy Sue. Hey, the only black but not bitter. Denise Marie, T-Rain, Tisha K, the Duchess, Harper Blue. Hello, Cat. Okay. Hey, Tam. Hey, Shelly 928. Hey, Leo Lady. Hey, Blue Bear. Hey, it's the Rocks. Hey, Azure. Sonia's White Muscle T-shirt. Miss I See You Too. Sonia's Boots. Galatians 6-7. Mrs. CLC. Yes, Jet Black Straight. Hello. Mr. L61. Hello. Only Me 23. Hey, that girl. Hey, Queen Brielle. Hey, Kimmy Who. Happy Friday to you. Hey, Mary Willis, CW, Miss Lady, Roz, Sherry Anderson. Who else? Michelle D. Yes. Oh my goodness. So many. Everybody is here. Everyone is here. If I missed you, please forgive me. I try to get everybody, child. Everybody knows I try to get them. I try to get them. Hey, Diddy's baby oil with your crazy ass. How you doing? How is you doing? Okay. Hey, Annette. Wait a minute. Sound check, Annette. You just went to Annette, girl. Is it because you don't want people hassling you about the sound and shit? Well, ain't you it? Ain't you about something? Did you quit the job? Oh, gosh. Lord. We're now hiring for a sound check I don't know. Technician, I guess. Jesus. Hey, Justin's mom. Hey, CJ. Hey, GC. Hey, Trina, too. Well, ain't that some shit? Annette done quit her job, y'all. Sound check Annette done effed around and found out. Okay? Somebody effed around and found out over there with Annette because she done quit. Ain't that some shit? Oh, okay. You still on the job? Okay. Well, why you change your name? Did nobody tell you to change your name? Girl. Sheesh. Hey, Portia Matthews. Hey, Clear Ashes. All right, y'all. Let's get into, hey, moms. Let's get into, want to kind of go back to where we started yesterday. I know I said I was coming back. I couldn't, child. I just couldn't. I don't know. I was so tired in the afternoon. By the time I listened to Pam, and then I talked. Did I talk to Dennis for a minute? Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah. Talked to Dennis for a while. Trying to get some just some information on like all these different trials and stuff that are happening, okay, or coming up. And then by the time I did that, child, was tired. All right. I attempted to take a nap. I did maybe sleep an hour, which is unlike me. If I take a nap, honey, it's 2 to 3. But for whatever reason, I guess I just needed a little cat nap by the afternoon. And then next thing I knew, I was, cooking and taking the dog out and then trying to just connect, with people in the evening because they be home from work, child. And next thing you know, it was this morning. Okay. So I'm here though. I'm here. Hey, Texas Toy. I'm here though, child. I am here. What you saying that people are crazy? Yes. People are, child. Hey, Shawty. Hey, Magenta Spirit Life Coaching. Hello. So, so it sounds like the state responded. Wait, no. Oh, yes, they did. So I guess initially I want to say we were over at Pam's because we wanted to hear the response that Roberta has submitted. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all know I have to keep my second device going, child. Hold on. I gotta do it. Okay. Did y'all hit the like button now? Huh? It is not too early to hit the mother sucking like button. It's just not. It's right on time. So I don't want to hear it. Just hit it. So listen. So Roberta had responded, right? Still suggesting that, none of this shit matters. The fact that this man was married to this lady, okay, and the fact that it was in the car, the vehicle was in her name, the wife, the pretend wife. And yes, the woman he chose, Roberta, thick thighs Roberta, okay, big back Roberta, okay, big back Berta, okay, big back Berta. She had submitted a response, and basically she's saying they didn't know all that shit when they went looking around in that damn vehicle. They didn't know that. Hey, side note, just we'll come back, okay? Off the subject. Where are you from when you say vehicle as opposed to vehicle? I just want to know. In Ohio, we say vehicle. We say vehicle, okay? But there are places I'm guessing that people be saying vehicle. I'm just curious, do you know where the vehicle people live? Because I'm gonna say it like that while I'm talking about this because it sounds cute and funny. But where are the people from that say vehicle? Huh? Okay. Anyway. So anyway, they're saying that Tisha K says she'll know, child. Me either, child. Do y'all say vehicle or vehicle? Okay. Texas Toy said my mama said vehicle. Where's she from, Texas Toy? Is she from Louisiana? Because I know you said you are. I don't know if you're saying you're from. No, you told me you're from a town that's like right on the border of both or whatever. But where is she from? Do you think that's a do we believe it's a regional thing? Huh? I'm just wondering who says vehicle. Because I say vehicle, okay? We say vehicle. I don't know why that just stood out in my mind. Okay, I just thought it was a good question. GC said, I say that, but I have lived around the country. You say that? GC, you say vehicle. You do. Where are you from? Where are you from, GC? Where are you from? Well, Sonia's white muscle t-shirt said they from the cotton fields. Vehicle. They from the cotton fields of Mississippi, child. GC, have you been picking cotton, girl? Wait. What you say, CJ? Damn, autocorrect say vehicle. That's crazy. Michelle D said, must be a North Carolina thing. That's how we say it. Is it? So it's North Carolina. Y'all say vehicle. That is funny. Like it's funny that we have different accents based upon, where we're from and whatnot. Break down the syllables. Vehicle. Yeah, you really are, huh? You are hitting all three syllables. It does require that you speak them all too, huh? My God, today. But that lady there with the 3 master's degrees has no idea what we're talking about right now. I told you, when you hit that 3rd master's degree, it makes your head explode. I'm sure of it. Your head has to explode when you get to that 3rd one, because it's like, what the fuck are you doing it? Like, really, what are you hoping to accomplish by having all of these master's degrees? You could have got a PhD out of that bitch somewhere. Okay, I'm just saying. Look, I stopped just a hair away from my 2nd master's degree. I might go ahead and finish it one day when I'm rich, or marry a rich man. But otherwise, that shit's gonna sit there because I don't need it. I don't need it. So, one master's degree, it'll do it. It really will do it. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it'll do it. If it requires a master's degree, I promise you it only requires one. My God, today. Okay? If it requires a master's degree, okay? Now, I ain't never in the history of ever in my life seen a question on the job application. No. Forget the questions. I have never in my life seen a job description that required a master's degree. If it required a master's degree, it required 2 or 3. I have never, ever seen it. Now, it may say required master's degree. It might say preferred master's degree. It might even say preferred PhD, or it could say required PhD. But I ain't never, ever seen a job description that said you must, I repeat, you must have 2 or more master's degrees for this job. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. Let me tell you something. I am an HR professional. Guess what I got my master's degree in? HR. Huh? I got it, huh? I got it from I got 1 master's degree, and I got it in HR, baby. And so I work as an HR professional, have done so for the last 15 years. 15 years, and I have never in the history of ever seen a job that required 2 or more master's degrees. Why you doing it? I'll tell you why I kept going. because I was a damn single parent, and it allowed me the opportunity to not only get a advanced degree. Not only did it allow me to get that graduate degree, it set me up for that. It also set me up to be able to stay home a good part of the day and continue to collect that student loan money. I stayed in school. It freed me up. And we had some money coming in to take care of just the basic expenses as I, am allowed to do as a student. You see how that went? And so it's not lost on me when I notice people have multiple master's degrees. That usually says that they're living off of student loans. I'm just telling you. This is what I know. Rossi, child, I try, I can say S's at the end of my words. Rossi said, you speak like you have an advanced degree, unlike someone else. Well, one thing, they required of us in my master's program was to pronounce the letter S at the end of words when necessary. You know what I'm saying? Brielle, yes, Queen Brielle, that refund check. That's right, man. That's right. So I'm a single mom. My son was active. We were both active at church. We were both he was active as an athlete in school. I had another little second gig, though. Not second gig at that time. It was the main gig, but I would travel here and there to speak. And then it just freed me up to be a mom, especially as he got older. I thought, he would need me less as he got older. No, it didn't work out like that. Okay. You always think, oh, I can't wait till they're walking. Oh, I can't wait till they're potty trained. Oh, I can't wait till they go to school. Oh, I can't wait till they get to high school. Oh, I can't wait till you can drive this car and go run these errands. Oh, I can't wait till you graduate from high school. Baby, the older he got, the more required things he was involved in. And that required me to be free enough to take him around. So I know when I see people with multiple master's degrees, a lot of time it is because, I'm not saying every time, but a lot of time it's because you need that refund check. I get it. It is what a TI is, damn it. All right. Yes, I try to pronounce and enunciate as it is required in the words. Yes, T-Rain. Okay, they teach you that in the master's program. They require that you use S's. They don't want you to put K's or anything at the end of the words that don't have K's in them already. It's just different. Okay. What you say, Black but not bitter? What's the purpose of having multiple masters? And it doesn't appear that she's held any type of executive positions. I do not know. I don't know what she hopes to use those degrees for, because they did not help her with the letter S. All right. Okay. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if there's something else going on up there. I don't know. Maybe she rode to school in a different vehicle than. You see what I did there? I brought it right back around. Maybe she rode to school in a different type of vehicle. Okay. It's possible. A smaller version. A smaller version of vehicle than the rest of us. It's a question. It's possible. quite possible. Oh, what'd you say, Magenta Spirit Life Coaching? I wonder what her elevator speech was like. Oh, honey, do you think she had an elevator pitch? Do you think she has one now? Huh? Do you think she actually has one as we speak? She needs one. She's the court blogger. She should always be ready with her elevator speech. That's one of my favorite class to teach is networking. Very favorite. It's so much fun to me. And one aspect of the networking class I teach is how to give a proper and effective elevator speech. I do. That's what I teach them. I teach them. And I got a feeling she doesn't do well with that. I bet you right now she doesn't have a good elevator speech. I would bet that. But I don't know. I know she could prove me wrong. I do not know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me see what's going on over here. Okay. Good morning, T-Rain. She has been a member for 13 months. Morning blessings, sis. Morning blessings to you, sis. Yes. Only me 23 in the blessing business. God's disciple. Thank you so much. Only me 23. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. If you received a membership from Only Me 23, I hope you thanked her. Let me see if I can even get back there. Hold on. Can I get there? Oh, wait. No, not that one. Hold on. Oh, wait. Is that her? Yes. Harper Blue received the membership from Only Me 23. Thank you, Only Me 23. Hey, Queen Brielle, girl. I'm so glad you've been a member for 7 months, honey. Thank you, hunty. Yes. Hey, Lexi, the law nerd. She just gifted somebody a membership, too. Prominent Woman is the gifted member. Thank you so much, Lexi, the law nerd. Smooches, baby. Hey, Queen Brielle, girl, you done gifted the membership too. And Trina too got it. All right. Welcome, Trina too. And thank you so much, Queen Brielle. I really, really appreciate it. I do. Oh, Magenta Spirit Life Coaching. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Yay. Hey, JMM55. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you, guys. I mean, I really do, y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay. All right. So let's get back. I mean, I'm sorry. I just, I was talking about vehicles. And it just took us down the rabbit hole. I never expected that we would do that during our show. We typically stay on track around here. We're very focused, and we sometimes speak with blinders on, that we're so focused in on what we're talking about that we never stray. We never ever stray, ever. Nobody has time for these sidebar stories and things, okay? We are about our business. We're to the point over here, and we never, ever, ever get off subject, okay? All right? To the new people, that was all a lie. Okay, anyway. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to pick up where we left off yesterday. This is what I was about to say. Okay. Shut up, Texas. Just shut up. Okay? My God. She is just so messy and ornery. Okay? She is so ornery. Thank you, Magenta Spirit Life Coaching. Thank you for getting a membership. And guess who got it? That messy ass Diddy's baby oil and the liquid V. Her nasty ass. Thank you so much, Magenta Spirit Life Coaching. Yes. Hey, Mocha Creme. Okay, now let's get into it, y'all. So after Roberta came out here with her big fix and back, and said none of this applies. They wasn't even thinking about this shit. Doesn't matter that he was married to that lady fraudulently. That is not the point. They thought it was his car. They thought that lady was married to him, and that's the only. And they were wrong. They were wrong to have done that. That's kind of where it went. Okay. And then after Hoover put in his motion, then guess who came back real quick in a hurry? Huh? Huh? Guess who came back here and in a hurry? Oh, woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Can you woo, woo, woo? To be mine, all mine. Yes, Wooten. Wooten did it. Wooten had come back and answered them bitches. Okay? And said y'all still talking shit. It doesn't matter. All right, that was not his wife. She had no idea he had done all of this. Why would he, do all of this hiding and creating fictitious phone numbers and email addresses and reference names and all kinds of bullshit, and all these people are connected to him and not her. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Now that is what Wooten said. Okay. That is what Wooten said in his motion. He said, shut the fuck up with this dumb shit and stop it. That's what he said, word for word, verbatim. Okay. So are we up to date? Now, mind you, we were over here trying to respond to what Miss Sylvia was saying a couple of days ago. And I still want to continue with that, because the shit that she was saying. Wait, what'd you say, the Duchess? I love your interpretation of all this paperwork. Did I get it wrong though? TD617 said, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, pretty much that's what I heard. How many people have gone over this paperwork with y'all? Okay, so y'all don't need to come over here for me to do that, right? I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay, I heard that this is what Wooten said. Then these folks over here, Roberta came back and responded, and then Wooten was back on that ass and said, "Stop with the dumb shit. We ain't got time for that bullshit." At the end of the day, this nigga was not married to this lady. Period. Okay, that's basically what he said. So there. Now, pretty much. Yes, I'm Coco. That's what he said. Okay. That's what I heard. All right. So, let's go back to hear this stupid justification bullshit that Miss Thing was over here doing, caping and capping for her husband, her shared husband. Okay. Yeah, 5 days to the court date, baby. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen, because I couldn't believe what the hell this lady was saying over here. I mean, anyway, let's just listen to poor child. We got 210 in the room. Let me check these likes, because from what I'm seeing, we are not in a good space for the likes, honey. Hold on. This thing. YouTube is very weird sometimes. Okay. Yeah. We need 100 more likes, please. I know y'all can do it. I know you can. I know you can do it. All right. There's 215 here. I believe in you. And if you would just hit that like button, we will be where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, okay, so let me just make sure we really can't still get to this damn live chat. Hold on, y'all. Because of her live chat, y'all. Hold on. Is it back? Yeah, no. Live chat replay is not available. Why? Why not? Okay, hold on. She is so funny to me. I had my spot. Darn it. I was at the exact right spot that I wanted to be at. And now I can't find it. I tried to refresh it so that hold on. Tried to refresh it. Oh, okay, let's go back. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we weren't very far into this. We were about 16 minutes into this video. We're not gonna, it's a 3-hour video. You already know the rules over here. We do not watch the whole fucking video. We would all be dead tired. You would get nothing done. Your energy would be low for the weekend. And so we're not gonna do that. Why should we do that to ourselves? We don't go over there watching that shit anyway. Okay. So anyway, let me share. So we're just gonna, it's a 3-hour video. We're not doing that. I just want to hear her take on this shit, where these signatures are concerned and what she is trying to put on Shirley. Okay. What she is trying to lay on Shirley's arse. Let me put my fair use banner up. If any of the moderators have the Copyright Act, the Fair Use Act, what am I trying to say? The description, this bulletin I have up here about fair use, please put that in the chat for me. I'd really appreciate it. All right, y'all. So let's listen to what this lady is saying and why it is very important to note that the signature has a date and time and location of California. All right. And why she thinks it says California. Okay, let's get into it.
California time zone. Was she in California? That's the question. Was she in California? They need to get the IP address where that signature was signed.
Is it possible that she was in California? We went over this yesterday. She could have been very well in California. Let's say though, and I believe they might have been living there, right? I think they were living in California at that time, baby. Maybe not. Maybe they weren't. But what if, let's just say they were not living in California and they lived in Georgia. Is it possible to buy a car or complete paperwork while you are traveling for work? Do people travel for work ever? I just think that the fact that she is so stuck on the fact that that says California and it has a California, time zone on it, she is just interpreting that as if she knows for a fact that meant that Shirley was in California, or that it would be something shady with her being in California. Like, Hell, I have been to Europe. Can I not sign paperwork while in Europe? Like if I'm buying something, taking care of something, I mean, it's all possible. But it's also very possible that the lady knew nothing about the damn signature, that her husband used all of her personal information that he knew because A, he's her husband. And he probably, already had access to all this shit. It is very possible that because the fictitious names of the people that he listed as referrals are people that are connected to him and not her, it is possible that he created that email address and used a phone number that he put under a job name that was a company supposedly based in California, but the number was a Atlanta area code. Like you're talking about, you want people to think rationally, logically, do your homework. I don't have to do much homework because what they've laid out for me is enough for me to know that they were on some bullshit. It's enough for me to know that Nesto did this shit and he stole that damn car, or well, he shouldn't say stole. I won't say stole. He literally stole her identity to acquire said vehicle. Okay? To acquire said vehicle. And that's theft. I feel it's theft. Okay? Now, but let's listen to what this weirdo is saying, child, because you're weird. You weird. You weird to me.
Because it has a time stamp where the person was. Yeah, hold on. Let's go down here.
I got news for you. Someone very close to me who buys cars on a regular. Like honestly, he buys, and when I say a regular, like I mean like every couple of years he is upgrading cars, always getting cars, and he buys them. He's not even leasing them. He buys all of his cars. He lives in California, but he buys his cars from a dealer out of Florida. Always has. Well, I shouldn't say always, but for many years has. Okay, has bought multiple cars from the same dealership out of Florida. And once he buys the car, they ship the car to him. They bring the car to him. Okay. Now I don't know how he verifies if the car runs well. He might have, for all I know, he may have a mechanic friend or a mechanic that is also based out of Florida that goes and checks these cars before he purchases them. And that would be my guess, because I know that he's very thorough in that way. So he buys cars from these people. He trusts them. They're out of Florida, and he lives in California. So whatever the fuck you about to say doesn't make sense to me. Did it? I'm just saying this logic. There's so many damn scenarios. There's so many variables here that you're not even considering. But the one that's glaring you dead in your fucking face is the fact that this man literally set up all of this shit to keep this information from his wife, so he could use her information to buy the shit. And maybe she did learn of the shit later on. Maybe she did learn, but it could have been a week after. It doesn't matter. If she didn't know at the time of the transaction, doesn't mean he didn't break the law. Doesn't mean that at all. And she owes this motherfucker nothing. All right. So if she wants to cooperate with them and say, you know what, you're right, we weren't married. And you know what? I didn't know what the hell he had going on. And if you found some shit in this trunk that's gonna keep this nigga locked up because I know that I too was swindled, then I'm gonna help you do it. Because this nigga didn't mean me no good. He didn't mean me no good. I didn't even know I was evicted 5 times. Look, if she don't know she's evicted, y'all believe she knew that he bought this shit right up under her nose? I don't think so. I don't think she knew the shit. Diddy's Baby Oil said, child, we have 2 Carvanas in Houston, and I know people that have purchased vehicles from them using CPNs. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, let's listen.
Everything else was done in Georgia. Also, the contract was done in Georgia. You see Georgia right there? It's all Georgia. Okay, Westlake. Okay, Wells Fargo on behalf of Wells Fargo and all of this. And you see all of that? Okay, so keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down.
Girl,
the
you
car
on yourself
dealership is in Dunwoody. Let's go. Oh, here. Go up. Right
so,
there, you see? Look, the car dealership is in
from California. And when I say acquired, I mean so. And he took that car out of state. Like, why you're stuck on the wrong fucking details. The detail you should be stuck on is the fact that this nigga created all this fictitious stuff to acquire this fucking car. That's the part I don't understand. You're looking right over that. And you're looking for some dumb shit that doesn't mean anything about anything. It don't tell us shit. Girl.
Okay. That's it.
Fuck if she was at Timbuktu. I don't care. What difference does it make? The fact is, the lady said she didn't sign it, and she didn't give a damn where she was. She didn't sign it. All right? And girl, we do know this Negro tried to do whatever he could to sign it. Child.
His signature goes right here. It's stamped with a Pacific Standard Time. That's where this person was in California.
Girl, talk to us, damn it. If she wasn't in California, what would be a good explanation for that? You're saying because this lady might have been in California on this particular day, that this was signed, that means she signed it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious right now? And no one's considering that the signature shows up the way it does because the company is based out of California, the West Coast, and maybe no matter who signs it when, it's going to give them their time zone. You know how you call and you get office hours from a place and they'll say, you know, you can call us back between this and this time frame, Eastern Standard Time or Mountain Time or whatever you call it, Pacific Time, that sort of thing. Like, why are we stuck here? Why are we stuck here, Sylvia? Huh? See what happens when you get that third a master's degree? See what happens when you don't use the letter S? It fucks up everything. It fucks up everything and causes your brain to explode.
That's a very good question. Now, the other thing I want to tell you guys, I know you guys was talking about in any kind of purchase of a vehicle, you know, they guys have bought I know you guys have purchased plenty of cars. I have purchased several cars. That process is, it's like buying a house. It's a long tedious process. They don't just let their car walk out the place without making sure there's some sort of financial stability, some sort of financial payments type of thing that you're able to pay. Then they make sure that the insurance on that vehicle, right?
Facts.
Insurance, they pull your driving record. You know that, right?
Do they?
The last time I got insurance, before I can even give them any information,
yeah,
they knew that I had insurance with this company, that company, that company, and how many accidents my husband had. And all this kind of, they gave me the rundown of everything I had, and I didn't even tell. I didn't even tell them anything.
Get the fuck out of here.
They already knew about my driving record, my insurance. If Alexis was on it, and I had two teenagers on my insurance. Really? So they asked all of that and two on it.
In here. You mean to tell me they want to make sure that you have a job and or income and that you are financially stable enough to make the payments on the car? You mean to tell me they do that shit? Are you serious? And then the insurance company looks up your driver record? Wow. I'm just curious. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Huh? What's that got to do with the prostitution? Huh? But let's keep listening. I know we've kind of heard some of this because she was talking this shit about insurance yesterday. But I guess I went back a little bit. But that's cool. This was a good refresher. Let's keep going.
This motion that the state put in. I didn't see any kind of case law.
You say you were looking for case law, and then guess what happened? Guess what happened? They came back, Wooten. He came back and he gave case law. Okay. All right. Okay. You wanted case law, you got it. Toyota. Okay. You asked for it, you got it. Toyota. Yes. Y'all remember? Yes. You know, remember I told you there was a movie where this older man would say would say, you asked for it, you got it. Toyota. He was doing the Toyota commercial. It made me holler. It was called Forget Paris, starring Billy Crystal. He was a referee. It was so good. It was such a cute movie. Mm-hmm. Yes. But anyway, nevertheless, okay. See how focused we stay? We stay focused. Let's listen to more of this bullshit she has to say.
No case law. It seemed like it's trying to throw something in there to help. I'm just giving you guys another point of view. That's all I'm doing.
Actually,
I'm not saying.
No, I don't think anyone needs these questions answered because they're irrelevant. But okay, but you keep on going, girl.
You know what I mean? I know they talk about, minor stuff like phone number not being the same. Yeah, definitely that's shady. Those things.
Yeah, that is shady. That's big time shady. Not only is it shady that Lamont would be the name as the closest relative to her as a reference. Not only that, he did not even use his real fucking name. Now you make that make sense. You cannot make that make sense. I don't know why you are out here talking like a stupid person. Just dumb. Now, you know damn well it is crazy as hell that he would be listed, but to be listed under a fictitious name, girl, you can't be this slow. They said you was this slow, but you can't be this damn slow. I don't understand.
A shady of somebody's putting strange combination of a name. It's really shady. But as far as the state concerned, for additional motion for this, and there's no case law. That's all I'm trying to point out. I'm giving you guys my reaction to this.
Okay. We know this.
I'm giving y'all my reaction.
Yeah. You got dumb reaction.
Yeah, for the fictional name, my baby.
That should be enough. No, nothing else to understand that this man was on some slick shit.
Definitely suspect. I'm not gonna say that it's not, but yeah. Oh, I've got to play this. Okay, hold on. I want to play the call for y'all. Hold on, y'all. For y'all to say she didn't know, nah. And especially they pull her credit to get that rate. That rate was pretty high, y'all, for somebody who has terrible credit. You know, no offense, Shirley, if you're watching. Yeah, they still need case law. They still need case law to overturn. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Remember, they're bringing this about after the fact that they had already searched the car. Here's what I'm saying. The car should go because it was an unlawful search, right?
Right.
Unlawful search meaning that you did not stop me because a car was stolen.
Right.
When you pull the record of the car, you said the car belongs to my spouse. You did not know my
Hey everybody. Can you guys hear me? I think you can. Oh Lord, this shit just kicked me out. What I'm hoping I know. Hey, be the one. I'm trying to figure out where we actually left off. Hold on one second. Want to make sure we know what was the last thing you heard. What I heard, Sylvia saying last, and again, you may not. I don't know how long I was gone just now. Anyway, it's crazy. But she's saying, actually, I'll just go back a little bit here. Let me share my screen. I think it's crazy. Anyway, I was about to make a comparison. And I honestly don't know if it is an equal comparison. I could be wrong. I could be comparing apples to oranges. But bear with me. And if someone in the chat can clarify this for me, I'd appreciate it. So one of our legal minds, Lexi, if Eve B is around, just curious. So you know how when there's a traffic stop, right? Hey, Sanders are in. If a police officer were to pull us over, okay, and we're driving drunk, or they see a weapon in our car, and we're not allowed to have it like that, you know. Let's just say they smell alcohol on me, period, or they smell weed on me or something like that, right? They pull me over because something I'm doing from a traffic perspective. Either ran a red light, I'm speeding, I didn't stop at the stop sign, whatever the fucking reason is, they decided to pull me over. And once they pull me over and I'm there and I roll down my window and they smell weed, right? They then have probable, oh, Jesus. They still have probable cause to search that vehicle, right? Now, I'm wondering, let's take this marriage thing off the table. So are they saying that they don't have probable cause if they see something in the vehicle at the time that they're coming to arrest him? They're arresting him for something else. And then, okay, that's what I was thinking, Lexi Loner. Okay, so if they pulled Nesto over to arrest him for, you know, all of this shit, all this theft and whatnot, and they see something that they question, does that give them probable cause to search? Now, I'm thinking it could, but I don't know the law like that to say for sure. But let's just say that they have probable cause to look it up. But when it comes time, by the time this comes up as a real argument that they're want all this evidence suppressed and what have you, if by the time we figure out that, hey, guess what? He was never married to that lady. He was fraudulently married to that lady that's listed on the car. So guess what? It doesn't matter anyway. So instead of coming out here to argue the original argument, now you have this opportunity to just say, look, I forget what we did before, right or wrong. Guess what the real truth is? He wasn't married to this lady. So he has no right to determine what we do. I'm just wondering, does it work like that kind of? Does that sort of work like that? Hi, Soft Place to Land. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hi. The Real VB. Hey, girl. They said they towed the truck, then got the search warrant to search the truck. Yeah, so it sounds like they did it correctly, if that's what they did. But let's say they did it correctly. At this point, we don't need to argue why they did it, right? Hey, Dibbles Wibbles. Does that make sense? I'm thinking it doesn't matter anymore what we did before. This is the facts. At the end of the day, it wasn't his damn truck. He wasn't married to this lady, so it don't even matter. And so when Sylvia comes out here and says, yeah, but this is after the fact, and this is not going to hold up. Why can't it hold up? It is just the facts of the matter. We got lucky, and we don't need to explain all this other shit. Even if we did do something wrong. Evidently, it wasn't too wrong. That's kind of how I hear it, child. I don't understand why she's going down this path to me. Hey, Bayou Bruja. I believe so. And by Nesto asking for the officer to get his medication, she was able to see more. I'm sure something caught her eye. Work in Progress said that was Wooten's argument. Dimple Simple said they pulled him over for that tight ass ACDC medium shirt he had on, child. I saw it too. Hey, Jackson Tabasco. All right, y'all. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Okay. So let's get back into this, child.
It's not gonna fly. Okay, y'all, get rid of.
Oh, Miss Niecy, why is she fucking with my peoples? Hold on, let me see what Miss Niecy said that pissed her off, because it can't be that deep. I mean, like, really. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, where it go? Here, let's see it. I just want to say what she's saying to Miss Niecy, child.
So you're saying that 2020, you had all the way up to the 2025 to say that this car was fraudulent?
It doesn't matter. They didn't know it at the time. By the time they figured out that this nigga was married to other people, if you recall, they added the bigamy charge later. That wasn't even one of the original charges, because it was in the midst of his ass being arrested. And the fact that Edith came out here and sent that information to damn Chronicle Speaks. And for all we know, it wasn't Edith. It ain't Edith Laverte's mom. You know what? Y'all don't know. Laverte might be trying to help, child. Laverte probably don't trust her own damn daddy. And she know this nigga. But she also tired of this nigga too. I don't know. I'm saying allegedly it's possible. Okay? For all we know, somebody in that household sent that information to Chronicle Speaks and told them that Edith's ass was still married to this nigga. Okay? And when that came to light, again, these blogs has been on their ass. See, that's why they think we're out here tainting the jury pool, because of the way in which the bloggers have contributed to the success of this case thus far, bringing forth witnesses and evidence and phone call information. Like we doing half the work for them, and they appreciate the shit. Okay? And that's how they found out about the fucking marriages, like we found out about it through Chronicle damn Speaks. Okay? And so when that happened, the bigamy charge was added later. So what you're saying is just bullshit, doesn't matter. And now that we know this part, the rest doesn't matter. In my opinion, if they did anything wrong initially, guess what? It don't fucking matter now, because this is the truth of the matter. The facts don't change because you just found out about them. Let me say that again. The facts don't change just because you just found out what the facts are. Just because these were facts that they had not discovered at the time, but the facts still remained. They still existed. So the fact is, he wasn't married to that lady. He married her fraudulently, and therefore he doesn't have a right to any sort of privacy where truck is concerned. It wasn't in his fucking name. You got it the wrong way. And now anything they find in there, they found in there, damn it. Okay. Girl, you sound stupid. You sound cray-cray. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Okay. So Miss Principal said the facts. He got pulled over and arrested on warrants. They towed the truck and applied for a search warrant based on info that he keep evidence in the truck. Just crazy. Just crazy. Hey, the real VB said, I can't wait for the judge to say enough is a motherfucking enough with these damn motions. Okay? The search was fucking valid, period. Okay, I feel like that's how to say. Okay, I put 20 on 10, but I feel like if they could, they would have said it like that. Okay. Bayou Brewer. You see, with the S's, she don't like them. She don't like them, child. That's why we call her Ylvia over here, because she don't like S's. Okay? She don't like S's. I don't know how she can't like S's, but S's are in her name, child. It makes no sense. Hey, Patty. Okay. Work in Progress said, Razorback, I have a question. Where your husband? Who car he driving? Shut up, Work in Progress. This is why she don't like you. Okay. See, that's why she don't like you, Work in Progress. That's why she blocked you. Okay. Okay. Hey, Toria. The initial stop was valid because he had an outstanding warrant. The search was validated by the probable cause regarding the current charges. Texas Toy. Hey, the Bushes said. Texas Toy said, it's like saying y'all didn't know I was a smurderer when y'all pulled me over for speeding. You can't charge me. Right. You pull him over for this, but you might find out a whole lot of that is going on here as well. And so now we got you for this and that. Shit. Lucky us. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's listen.
Not gonna fly, y'all. That's not gonna fly. Clown you in my chat, and I'm about to block you behind from my chat. Bye. People hate to hear somebody
else's point of view. I was supposed to have been trying to catch that.
2020, you had all the way up to the 2025 to say that this car was fraudulent.
I need to see what Miss Nisi said. That was so bad.
I could sound like a clown.
Oh. Let me move this comment off. Let me move my banner. Okay. Let me move it. Okay. Miss Nisi said, man, hush, you sound clown. Okay. You sound clown. See, Miss Nisi, that's why she blocked you. Okay. That's why she blocked you. Hey, you need a solution too. Say that, V. Facts, no rights, read. LOL. And the V silence. Oh, wait. And he didn't know they were watching him. I want to hear what Mr. Wooten has in his back pocket. I can't wait. I really want him. Please go to trial, Nesto. Please, Nesto. Please go to trial, please. Oh, I would love for you. Please go to trial. My God. Yeah, Texas Toy. And she hates us having our point of view. So what? Yeah, you can't have a difference of point of view. Now, look, I understand Miss Cece was messing with her. But there are times when people are literally just asking legit questions that challenge what these people, suggest that they believe about the situation. So there's that. She doesn't like it when people outright tell her that this, and this happened, or that so-and-so said this about you, or this was found in a text message, this was found in a call. When people do that to her, she completely dismisses it and then wants to block you for telling shit that was true. And then when she finds out it's true, I don't see her unblocking people. It's the dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever. I don't get it personally. It's very weird and weak. Weird and weak. Okay, let's go back.
You in my chat, and I'm about to block you behind from my chat. Just get somebody else's point of view. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? I know Nestor's not your favorite person, and you can't stand him. You want him to go to this particular car. He forged his wife's name, right?
Yeah.
He forged his wife's name. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
He forged his wife's name.
Yes. Right. Uh-huh.
Let me go ahead on and get the dog to smell the drugs, and then because the car had nothing to do with the reason that they stopped him. That's all I'm saying. That's what the argument was inside the courtroom. There's no case law that would overturn the illegal search. He didn't put in a case law that says, okay, here, we're going to overturn the illegal search.
Okay, it's coming. Just wait about 10, 15 minutes after you're done. Okay? Wait about at least a day, 24 hours. 24 hours after you're done. No, wait. When did she do this video? Yeah, but anyway, wait 24 hours and you'll get your case law. I'm just saying.
I am not an attorney, but I have common sense of what I've been, me being in the courtroom. Things is common sense.
Some things are
common sense. That's all I'm trying to. What happened to the good news that I'm supposed to want to report? I never said I was going to tell you guys the good news. I never said I was going to tell you the good news. I never. Don't tell Star Baby. Don't tell that lie. I said I was going to tell you. I ain't going to tell. I said I wasn't going to say what the.
Here's the thing. What if the good news is really not good news? What if it doesn't even what if somebody lied? And when I say somebody, I mean Sonia. What if Sonia done lied and misrepresented some shit that she thinks is good news, only for them to find out later that there's no news? And how much you want to bet she'll come out here and act like it's still a secret? Like she's never going to admit that it wasn't a secret. I just believe that. I believe that about her. I believe she's lying, or maybe she's not lying, but maybe someone misrepresented something. Like, how good? I put it this way: I bet the good news ain't as good as Nesta would like for it to be. And if any one charge is removed, it's still not gonna make a difference because he's charged with so many things. That's what I think. I think she's full. I think somebody's full of shit. This man is in too much deep trouble for me to think that they have anything that's going to wipe this whole slate clean. I don't believe it. And if it's not doing that, this man is still looking at the rest of his life in jail. And I keep saying that because he's older. He's a black man and he's 60. And he's already probably, he's not, his health isn't probably pristine. And the average lifespan of the black man, I believe, right now is around 75. So I don't know. I don't think that any good news you have is going to fucking matter, because this dude is still looking at some time.
You're gonna find it out. That does this have trying to find out what the good news is. Nope, that ain't gonna work with me. That is not gonna work with me. But okay, I wanted to hold on this. There's some things I probably don't remember. Keep me out.
Keep who out of trouble? Keep Shirley, keep herself out of trouble? Is that what you're saying? Why would Shirley wouldn't be in trouble? What are you talking about,
Trail.
Sylvia?
There is a trail. There is a trail. There is a trail. I'm telling you guys, there is a trail. And a trail don't lie. And for her, I just find it hard to believe she didn't know anything.
Well, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you find hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that you don't understand what you just read about the fact that this lady was cut out of the conversation about buying this damn car. And we know that based upon the people and the phone numbers that were submitted in the fucking application. Girl, that's what I have a hard time believing, that you don't see this shit for what it is. Girl, please.
I really do find it hard to believe a spouse knowing what type of husband you have, what he's doing. Is maybe you choose, but if your name is going to be on the car and you are the
weak ass.
Hold on. She, according to her on the thing, she was paying for the car herself. Hold on. According to the phone call. Hold on a second. Let me get that for you. According to her on the phone call, she was paying because she was complaining about her spending all her money and all this kind of stuff. Remember? Hold on. Let me play it for y'all. Hold on a second. Can I get the timestamp, please? Somebody send me this, please. Give me the timestamp. I need a timestamp because I want to play with her. Yes, she's
Texas Toy said, does this raggedy ass think she knows more than Will Wooten? Girl, she asked Will Wooten if he had done his homework, child. Because her 3 master's degrees said evidently he missed something. Okay? Fuck the fact that he has a doctorate in the law. Juris Doctorate. Hello? He's a whole attorney. A whole one. Okay? He's a whole attorney, and now suddenly who went to law school, who is now considered the assistant DA. And she knows more than he knows. She knows about these paper trails, and she's seen them, I guess. and she understands the law better than him. So yes, Texas Toy Child, this raggedy ass does think she knows more than Will Wooten, because why? She has 3 master's degrees and no S's. Huh? She knows more because she has 3 master's degrees and no S's. No S's to show for it, child. Not a one. Okay? All right, let's listen, child.
All right.
My co-defendant and let the bitch go. Let her go like a month ago. I couldn't even can I hear from her like 2 weeks? I gotta be. That don't sound like her. She only sound talk trial like that.
Is that the same one?
She gotta be what? She gotta be.
Is that the same one? Please tell me. Is that the same time stamp? Is that the one, the video that I'm playing now? Just want to make sure it's the right one. Hold on. Okay, June 15th. June 15, 2023, y'all. June 15, 2023. Hold on.
Yeah, she gotta be what? You know, fucking doing over there still milking the cow. Ain't got a nigga in the park.
Okay, I don't want to hear all that. Can you please get... yes. Supposed to have this stuff ready for me.
Oh, y'all supposed to have this ready for me. Girl, this your show. That's not to suggest that people don't send me stuff and that people aren't going to send stuff and that it is not a great thing. It is a wonderful thing when they send stuff. That's something different.
She told me that shit, and I got on her head January about this shit. Listen, man, you got to pay off all that money if you don't.
Hey, T.
Okay, 7 minutes. Okay, just give me 7 minutes.
Y'all know side too, so well, no, listen to what you're saying right now. No, you're not wrong, but you just tell her. I need to hear her voice and hear what she got to say. Okay, hold on.
All right, this is her.
Okay.
Texas Toy. Hold on. You sent me okay, Texas Toy said, V, I sent you a video last night where Nesto's telling Sonia that he paid that car off and he's better at finding. I do remember him saying that he was better than her. Hold on. Okay, wait. You sent it to me via email? Let me look. Let me check. Let me check. Damn it. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. How'd you send? You sent it Instagram, baby? Email. Okay, hold on. Last night. Oh, I see you, boo. Hi, boo. Okay. Wait. Okay. We'll listen. Let's listen to what she's playing real quick, and then I'll pull that one up too. I'll pull that one up as well. I do remember that call. I remember when he said that shit. I was like, "Are you then that?" Because when he said, "I am better at it than her," I knew right then they were doomed. Okay, they are doomed. Oh my God. Anywho, okay, sis, I'll pull that up. Okay, let's listen to her real quick.
Okay, you're not doing that. You're not doing it. Because I'm doing for to have my phone. Hold on. I ain't driving no dude. I'm driving 18. Yeah, I know, but I know how you try to sit back low. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Looks like it froze up there for a second. I just wanted to refresh here. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, oh my God, I don't want to listen to all of this. I'm gonna fire my people. I'm gonna fire my people. They're supposed to give me the time. They don't be mad at me.
I think I might be causing the delay looking. I don't know why. This makes no sense. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna mute the phone for a minute. So let's go to you can call me back. I'm gonna put it on mute. Okay.
Lord, it is buffering too much. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting out of. Ooh, this is it. This is it. I gotta leave stream. Oh, actually, I'm having problems. So there's a legit reason why I have not left StreamYard. And yeah, it's a legit reason. And I gotta figure something out. But this moments like this, my God, make me. Oh, I can't wait.
He gave me a driver.
What did he tell you?
He told me that you're tired and you're not this year. What are you talking about? And I told him, okay, that's what he told me. And I said, okay, you told him, pick that truck up. Then he called the fucking truck. I said, fuck all this shit. All right. He said he took some pictures and sent them to you. So I told him what I heard it. I put but 2 weeks ago, I asked you, you're fine. You're like, I have to be. That don't sound like you. I ain't got no money.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have. I don't have anything else to say. I'm like, that's all I have to say. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. That's me saying that, it's not my life. It's not my life. I'm tired. People get tired. I'm tired.
Moment too, she's realizing jail has been a part of her life because this man won't stop going. He had gone there before she met him, and he hasn't stopped going there since she met him. But sis, I'm glad enough was enough, but it's so sad it came down to this. But I get it. Sometimes it takes something like this to make a real change. My God, today, if anybody knows, it's me.
Where'd she come from? Nobody else. I mean, if we married her, you don't want to be married? But
Well, I'm sure you are. But the point is, I need to put her on a phone call. So how could I tell you? How could I tell you that?
you can write.
Well, I didn't even know how to do it. I mean, not that I didn't know how to do it. I just didn't feel like it. That's all. I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like doing any of it. I was tired. All the jail stuff. And it's just not I'm sick of that.
That you keep going back to jail. That's what. I wonder how many times Dre been back to jail. Now, he could have gone back. And, the way he talks about women and stuff, who knows, one of them could have sent him there. I don't know. But I wonder how many times he been back. There's a lot of people who have been to prison and don't go back to jail or prison. But this one, who had a whole wife, who was making damn near $500,000 a year, who was not requiring him to get a job. This Negro, with all of that privilege and all of that access that he really had due to his association with his alleged wife, he blew it. And he still decided to keep going back to jail and to continue to scam and to continue to harm and take from others. He couldn't shake it. That's why she's sick of you. Sick and tired. And good for her.
All of this stuff. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Putting money on books. And I don't, it's like that's not my.
I understand. Just tell me what would you like to do?
Well, I don't know.
I don't. They didn't talk too much about the car. They're going to talk about it further.
Come on now. Ugh.
The best I can. Okay. Sure. I don't know that there's anything you can do about that. I don't. Spent all my money on you. Okay, I have no money.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'll be on me.
Oh my Lord. Delicate Dell. Oh, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Delicate Dell. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Yesterday, or actually this morning, I received a I don't want to say your name. I received a CashApp from some of the initial CE. I want to thank you so much for the CashApp. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Someone with the initials RC, thank you so much for the CashApp. I appreciate you so much. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Let me say also, yesterday, Miss Lorraine, you sent me a CashApp. Thank you so much. Also, late Tuesday after, I think it was after the show or right. Yeah, it must have been like right after the show. No, I think it was towards the end. Sis, I'm not looking at the, okay, Del Sol, thank you so much from Tuesday night. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. You all are a blessing. Thank you so much. Anywho, Lord have mercy. Okay, see that just that just distracted the hell out of me, Jesus. Miss Nisi, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Oh my Lord, let me see who got that. Child, who got that? How long ago was that? My God. Oh, I can't get back there. But if you received a gifted membership from Miss Nisi, I hope you thanked her in the chat. Thank you so much, Miss Nisi. I appreciate you. Lord have mercy. Okay, then what was I saying about these people? Jesus. Oh, the fact that Shirley is just so damn sick at this point. I get it. You should have been sicker earlier, but damn. Ooh.
It's like that's all my money goes to that. I have no more money.
She said all her money goes to the insurance and the truck. She did say the truck, y'all.
Okay, I'll let you go. You need to, until I get out.
That do you think the issue is he lied and told her the truck was paid off and she found out it was finance versus
thing? It is possible. Like, do we know what the payment history was on that truck? Just curious. Do we know that? And if he was in fact about to go pay it off when they arrested him, where is that money? Where is that money? Is it possible that he was the one that paid all the bills? Even though she brought it in, he paid the bills because he claimed to be better with finances? That's possible, right? I know when, like I mentioned before, when I was married, I was responsible for paying all the bills, but I didn't have no income. So you never know who's responsible for that stuff. And maybe if he in fact was paying the note, she could have been paying that note and he'd have lied about where that money's going to, or she may not pay that close attention to shit. I could see Shirley being someone who is very oblivious as to what is going on around her, because and who just takes people's word for things a lot of times because she doesn't she takes people's word for it because she really doesn't want to find out if the details. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want to dig, because if she digs into something, she might find it. And if she might find it, she may have to act on it. And I feel like she avoids knowing shit, so she doesn't have to come to those crossroads and has to make decisions. She doesn't want to make decisions. In fact, I think she had made the decision just here and then during this call that she didn't want to be with him no more, but she couldn't even tell him that. She's just saying, I'm not saying I want a divorce. I'm not saying I want to stay. I'm not saying anything. Well, you're really saying a lot to me. I think that you knew that you were done, but you didn't. This is the closest you could get to saying it out your mouth. That's what it feels like to me. But anywho.
And she was tired of paying for it every month. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to tell you what's going on.
That's just me.
And you keep talking about this insurance. What about fucking insurance? Like we just mentioned, you and your husband and wife get the policy, and every car that y'all own is under that same policy. If she's not the one paying the bill, she's not paying attention to the fact that, first of all, that means they're both covered for all the vehicles that they have. So that was probably a given. I don't understand what proof, what evidence has she shown us or tried to call herself revealing to us that refutes the fact that Shirley might not have known? I'm not saying might not. This lady did not know when this purchase took place that she was responsible solely for this truck. I don't believe it, or else they wouldn't have done all this bullshit. Just lies, just crazy.
In my opinion, I just find it hard for such a big purchase for me not to know.
Yeah.
Car like that, same insurance, and I see my name on that car. Guys, I know I'm a celebrity. She don't pay her bills. I know that. I just find it. I'm just being serious, y'all. I just find it hard that this car believe that. How? No, it's just hard. She just oblivious, don't know nothing about it. Mm-hmm. She's not as big as Steve. Everybody, that everything's done for her. No, she was doing it herself.
How you know this?
She never asked.
Hold on. She was doing things herself. How do you fucking know who was in charge of the paperwork, the bills? We know she's financially responsible, but how in the entire hell do you know what this lady was doing for herself? Are you serious? Damn. That's crazy as hell to make some absolute statement like that. Because you talked to Shirley. Girl.
Got it when pulled into the driveway. Yeah. And court comes next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's just hard for me to believe. Tim, I agree with you. It's just hard for me to believe.
Michelle D, you might be right. Michelle D said Sylvia is okay with Nesto forging Shirley's name because there's no telling how many times she has forged her husband's name, in my opinion. Yep. I mean, look, this is all allegedly, right? This is all allegedly. And the views expressed by the guests in my chat are not necessarily the views of this here host, but they might be. Child, but they might be. But they might be. Okay? You ain't lying. Ain't no telling. Just some bullshit. Just some bullshit. Okay, let's go.
It's just hard for me to believe that. And then
with whether or not this lady knew that this car was being purchased under her name, her credit score, the insurance, the signature. This shit you are saying is so fucking irrelevant, has nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with the price of tea in China. But you keep wanting to bring that up as if it means something. The fuck? What the hell? What could it possibly mean? Nothing. Just nothing.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to believe that.
We know.
And nothing, you don't see nothing?
Very possible you see nothing.
I don't know. It's hard for me to believe that. Why is it hard to believe when you look at the pattern of scam he's involved in? Why question about SS, but her being, and I am saying me personally.
Shout out to Petty Garden Girl. Hey girl. Hey.
It's hard for me to not know.
And I get it, because it would be hard for me. It would be hard for somebody up in my house to be able to pull that shit over on me too, because my eyes gonna be on everything. All right, I'm gonna be looking at where we stand at with everything. But that's my household. That's not hers. And if she is, and let me say this, even though I was in charge when I was married of paying the bills. As I mentioned, I didn't have an income. So my husband actually provided the income, right? But let me tell you how he was still in charge of the money. One is his earnings, but two, he was in charge of the earnings, but he established the budget. We had a budget. So, he didn't really, well, I had an allowance, and I had, so every pay, there was, out of the pay, he would keep some money for himself, right? Because we each need money for ourselves. So he would keep some money for himself, and I had an allowance that, I kept for myself. We both had an allowance out of his salary. Then he gave me all of we had when I say gave me, I mean, so we each had our own personal accounts, and then we had a shared joint account, which is what we used for paying the bills. So he would deposit, there was his direct deposit would show up with, a percentage of his earnings. So he kept a percentage for his allowance, and then my allowance and all the household bills were dropped into the joint account. So then I took my allowance out, and so be it. So he was still in charge of it because he created the budget for it. Because the truth is, he was better at the money than me. Okay? Now, I could follow the budget once you give me the budget. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to buy what I want to buy if I'm not paying attention to a budget. That's just the bad character flaw I have. All right. But what I'm saying is, you never know what somebody else's roles are in the household. And some people, someone like Shirley just doesn't want to be bothered with that shit. I can tell. She just don't want to be bothered with it, y'all. So she stays away from having to do it. And that has led her to this space. That part of that is one of the factors that has led her to the space that she finds herself in right now, where this marriage is concerned, in my opinion. Okay? In my opinion. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, so much. All right?
I guarantee there's some, hey, pretty brown eyes. How are you, honey? It's hard for me to believe that she has no idea.
Yes, we know.
You say you can get insurance online. No, but they have to check your insurance online. They check to see what type of insurance you have, your driving record. The reason why I know that, because my daughter works for an insurance company, so I know that for a fact. Insurance company, you have to get the person's driver's license. You go and do because they ask for the license. They go and do a driving history of the person. If they had any accident, if they insurance lap, and all that kind of stuff. You have to do all that before they can give you insurance, especially when you're buying a brand new car. So that I know for a fact.
And what the fuck does that have to do with anything? I just don't get that part.
Just everyone to get out the pine and all of that. I think you're mixing me up with somebody else because I never said.
This is what I heard her say this the other day. Now, I don't know if Sonia is even still talking to this lady after she said this shit right here. Right after she said this shit right here, I wonder, does Sonia even want to talk to this heifer anymore? Because I would have, I don't know. Does Nesto even want to be dealing with her anymore? Because she just said that she never said he was lying. Now she ain't said that. You got her mixed up with somebody else because she ain't never said he ain't lying. I ain't never said that. In other words, you saying you know he out here lying about some shit. You know it's a lie. And I agree. Hold on. Somebody just said something that I totally agree with. Now I can't find it. Forgive me, whoever it was, because I just lost it. But they made mention that she don't want to hear those calls because she doesn't want to hear anything bad. Not so much that she. Here's the thing. Don't think she ain't listened to these calls. That's a lie from the pit of hell. She may not listen to all of them. She may not listen all the time, but she hasn't completely stopped listening to these calls. When she's playing these calls here, she doesn't want it to look as if she is entertaining this bullshit. That she's entertaining the same things that we are entertaining, which are these phone calls, right? And she doesn't want to hear him say some shit that she knows she cannot fucking defend. So I agree. Whoever said that, and I apologize. Let me see if I can see it from my phone. Who said that? Hold on. I apologize, whoever said that. But I agree with you. I glanced over there. Who said it? I don't know who said it, but I give you full credit. Okay. Oh, Call Me Neek said it. Thank you so much. Call Me Neek was on point. There. Wait. Not that one. Call Me. Must be. Yes, this one. Yep. Thank you, Call Me Neek. Call Me Neek said Sylvia stopped listening to the calls because she didn't want to hear anything bad about her new bestie. So she is clueless. Yes. And I don't think it's that she doesn't want to hear the shit because she knows the shit is true. She knows that we're not lying on them. Okay. They know they lie, but they know we're not lying on them. But she definitely doesn't want to be sitting out here hearing something negative and hearing something she can't defend. That's ego. That's ego. That's all it is.
Lying, not lying. I never said that. Sylvia on the call, October 15, 2023, she confronts him about that truck being paid off, no balance owed. Can you email me that call?
Hey, code name, Nikki.
I don't have that call. Discussion on irrelevant question, but not the law and the charges he is facing. See, here's what I'm saying. For me, and nobody can change what my thinking pattern is. I, myself, Sylvia, find it very hard to believe such a large purchase, and I have no idea. That means I'm living under a rock. That's me, and I'm entitled to my opinion on this. Nothing comes through my house without me knowing what it is. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody open up nothing under my name and me not know it. I have alerts and stuff like that comes on my my credit report and stuff. I'm just that type of person. I'm just giving you my opinion. Just like everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. You entitled to mine. That shit.
I find it hard for her to
I didn't hear that, but okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter what you think. It's about what can be proven, and I think they proved it when they show all this fictitious shit around her. That's what I think, and that's it. That's that on that. Okay, that is that on that.
Question if she knew is a question when she found out.
This on 1.5 and it still feels like it's slow. Ciao.
Come out. There's got to be a paper trail. There's got to be a paper trail.
There is.
And remember, any car dealership is just going to let the car walk out of there.
They did.
Just like that.
Who knows how they acquired it? Again, it was the pandemic. They were selling cars in a different way, and they were desperate to get cars off these lots because people weren't going anywhere. They weren't going to work. Many people were out of work. Many people were financially strapped, nervous about where they stood financially, not knowing how long we were going to be locked up. We thought it was only going to be for a month. Next thing you knew, it was 3 months. Next thing you knew, it was another. Before you knew it, we was up into 2 years. That was some bullshit. And those car dealerships have millions of dollars on their lots a lot of times, and they can't afford to let that shit sit, because more shit is being made while that shit sits, and they got to get that shit off the lot because they got new shipment coming in by the end of the year for the next year. So there was a lot of things that they were letting slide and do during COVID. The next thing is, you don't know if someone pretended to be her on the phone or in person or whatever. They probably never saw anyone in person, but you don't know who might have been on a call with them. Shit, there's a whole lot of AI going on. There's a whole lot of AI going on around here. Let Nesto tell it. So how we know they didn't use some form of AI? Who the fuck knows? But what we do know is the shit don't make sense. All you need is a little bit of common sense to understand what this man and these people were trying to do to acquire the vehicle. And all the shit is shady as fuck.
I don't think so. And then y'all saying the car's paid off, right?
Paid off.
The unlawful search of the vehicle has nothing to do with whether the car was fraudulently purchased.
Huh?
Because the car was supposedly, allegedly, fraudulently purchased in 2020.
No, or maybe because he's already in jail behind doing bullshit, that this is something she can still decide that she wants to deal with, or they can still charge him with it because the statute of limitations haven't run out. Who the fuck knows? He did do the shit. Stop with this bullshit about, well, why now? Because I fucking feel like it. Because Shirley fucking felt like it. Because Wooten fucking felt like it. Because they could. The question is, why'd he fucking do it? Girl, and you asking the wrong questions to the wrong ass people. You sound crazy.
That's what we need to be focusing on. Exactly. He says, but regardless of how the car was obtained, that changed at least 2022.
Oh,
they
Lord.
gave it to her. True. There it is right there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hey, Trevor.
Girl, who is Trevor? Let me fast forward. I don't need to know who Trevor is and what Trevor wants.
Can your facts? As you
No.
say, free? I'm not here to free anybody, y'all. I'm just giving you guys. Oh my gosh.
The question was the things that you know outside of what we're looking at, the thing that you're calling the good news. The person is asking you, does what you know, do you think that the facts that you No, the facts that you're not yet sharing, the facts that you are calling good news, will those facts, that good news, will it free him? That is the question. This paper trail shit that you speak of and all of that, what you claim to know and have, will that free him? That is the question, Slowpoke. That is the question, Miss 3 master's degrees. Uno, dos, tres. Huh? Oh.
What is going on? What is going on with you people? What is going on? Maniacs coming in here with this same stuff I did not say. I'm just giving y'all a different viewpoint.
You sound clown. Okay. That's a clown statement.
And giving y'all another scenario and giving y'all some things that maybe you guys didn't see or think about. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I ain't say nothing about freeing that.
Goofy, you are slow, ma'am. This is why the people are concerned. You've got to work on the basics first. Start with adding S's to the end of words. Start there. Then I want you to go back and take a reading comprehension course. Elementary school level. It's not going to be that hard, won't be that challenging, may not even be that time consuming, right? Let's start there. And then maybe you would have understood what questions are being asked of you and why you always interpret a simple question as an attack. We're very confused by that. So we ask that you invest in a reading comprehension class for 4th graders, okay? 4th graders. And then I think we can all possibly get on the same page at least, okay?
Yeah. The fact was, on that paperwork, you saw that it was in Pacific Standard Time. The fact. Oh. Yes, that's all I'm doing. Give me a scenario. That's it. Jet Black Star. You see why I don't cover it? You see why? Because the crazy.
It's Jet Black Straight. Not Star Straight.
Here. Oh, there has been an update since the last court date. Let's play it out. Pretty brown eyes. I'm done with the torture. You guys have a great day. I just came on to give you guys a little tidbit of.
Now look, again, nobody has attacked her. That's the first dumbass shit she said. And then secondly, this video is 3 hours and 2 minutes long. She's not even an hour in. She's 55 minutes in. This lady stayed live for 2 more hours, even though she said she was saying goodbye. Okay? She stayed live for 2 more hours. This lady, please. She loves the attention. She loves it.
Some of you guys, one person called me a clown, another person I'm not doing this. I'm not, because y'all.
She didn't call you a clown. She said you're talking clown. Okay? You sound clown. That's what she said. You sound clown, and that's a clown statement. And you do sound like a clown. You are.
Something about this case got y'all just like emotionally bound. Because I don't look. This is some weird stuff. Then I got because these people get on my nerve because I'm trying to stay in a Christian mindset. I don't want to cuss them out. I want to stay even keel because they getting on my nerve right now. That's Oh, then why are you here? Just 5. He said you're late. You already see. Yesterday, hell y'all here. Don't come in here. I'll get here.
Yeah. These people.
Let me keep Junebug. Let me keep my 43 and 10 people. Let me keep my 10 people. Because Lord have mercy, Jesus. Woo, it's time to pray. Let's pray, Father God, because you guys are just hallelujah. Lord.
Let me fast forward. I want to hear that stupid shit. Oh, she's playing music now.
And now all of a sudden with this forgiving God, if that man.
Oh, so are you saying that he did something wrong that he needs forgiveness for? You are going to be, you and Sonia, y'all really be helping this brother. You be helping him to stay locked up. Okay. Y'all be really out here running your mouths in a way and almost admitting that this nigga has done some shit, girl. Ooh, y'all are doing a fantastic job, a bang up job. Okay.
Repent.
He needs to repent, huh?
Ask God to help him get out. God will do
it. Okay. So this guy just needs to pray. He needs to repent for his sins, for his wrongdoing. And then God will let him out. Because why? He deserves to be in there now. Because he's guilty. Is that what we're saying? Because he's guilty? Huh, girl? Girl.
God will do it. Well, what's his name was found not guilty. All charges.
Who?
Did you know that?
Who was?
Lucy.
Not guilty.
Yeah. Was found not.
Oh.
Heard the jurors. Jurors said they weren't going to find.
Oh, really? That was from the juror standpoint. Okay. Which one was that? Was that SpongeBob? Which one of the jury members are we talking about? Are we talking about SpongeBob? Is that what SpongeBob said? Huh?
Hey.
Come on, Sylvia. You got to do better. I can't do this dead air. Girl, what is you doing?
You gotta find out the date. Hold on a second.
What's she talking about now? Are we done with her ass?
Glad you guys see all my flaws. Since y'all say I don't know how to say the letter S. My name is Sylvia, so how will I not know how to say the letter S? But good try.
Oh, okay. Wait, here we go. Let's listen. I never heard the calls when she was asking the people about the letter S. So let me. I didn't even
paid either though. Paycheck when she went to court. Was it him paying for the rent, or was she? You've been practicing saying the letter S. Won't God do it? No, I don't even know how to say the letter S.
we
still don't know how to say the letter S. Since y'all say I know this.
That's what we thought.
But good.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Let me put this up. Hold on. I gotta put this up.
The trust, the truth. Girl, if it ain't that damn work in progress. That damn work in progress, I'll tell you.
Into my life that you realize I cannot say the letter S.
You can't.
Dang, you want my autograph? You've been practicing the letter S. Oh,
huh?
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
She's laughing because the shit resonates. Okay, you know why it resonates with her? Because she knows that she leaves that S off at the end. And a lot of times, you know, comedy is funniest when it's rooted in truth, when it's rooted in fact. So that shit is hilarious. When I hear people say, V, you say this you say this all the time. Then when you get ready to say it, it might make you chuckle like, oh shit, I am about to say what they said I say all the time. That kind of thing. And that's why you're chuckling, because that shit hits home. Use the damn dog now. You hollering. Look at there. You hollering. Right?
What do y'all do? Y'all sit there and take my video, dissect it. Oh my God. Did you guys know I can't say S? All of you guys have been in my channel for 6 years. You know I can't say S. I had to practice S.
Miss HLS said, if you can say it, say Williams then, lady. Huh? Say it. We want to hear you say it, damn it.
I gotta call Dallas. I tell Dallas I can't say yes. Hold on.
Look,
let me call my family members and tell them I can't say yes.
They probably been telling you that.
Let me call. Let me make some phone calls. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me make some phone calls.
That damn working.
Look, I got a question for you. Listen, you've known me for how many years? Over 20-something years, right?
Uh-huh.
Over 30 years. I'm alive right now, but did you know I can't say the
say?
I can't say the
What did they say?
Yeah, that's what somebody said. I'm practicing with letter S. I haven't been doing it right.
Whoever that man is, he is a liar from the pit of hell. I don't know who that man is, but he is doing the devil's work right now by telling this lie. Now that is who needs to repent to the Lord and change his ways, because we know damn well this lady don't say S at the end of none of the words. None of them. Not one of them. Okay? So it is our argument that it is ridiculous and just simply lazy that you will not use the letter S when we all know you have S's in your name. So you are proving our point, ma'am. Say Williams, damn it. Say it.
will tell you that. Like I said, everybody has, their own accent.
I'm not saying it, Larry.
This is so funny to her. She cannot hold back her laughter. It is really taking her out. Okay. Oh my God, today.
Oh God.
Ain't nobody, when you talking to them and you say any of the S words,
I'm making a phone call trying to tell everybody I can't say S. Okay. All right, bye. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God, girl. Lord have mercy. Thank you so much. Only Me 23 gifted another doggone membership. Lord have mercy. Why am I? Lord, I keep seeing it too late, child. If you received a membership from Only Me 23, please thank her in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. You know what? I'm assuming you're female. Did we have this conversation before? You've never corrected me, but thank you. Thank you, Only Me 23. I'll be off in a minute. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Who would I ever thought that white truck might be his downfall? Yep. 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 A mess. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Hold on. Hey, Crystal, it's me, Sylvia.
Hey.
Got question for you. I'm live and you're on live right now. But I was told I can't say the word S. I can't say words with S on it. Did you know that?
S is not a word.
S and Sam? I don't know what are you saying.
S as in Sam.
Well, I just couldn't hear you, that's all.
So did you?
Maybe you did, Sylvia, I don't know. I don't know. Say my name. Let me see if I hear it.
Crystal.
Oh, well, I heard, when you do it like that, of course. You exaggerated the S. So.
I guess I gotta say Crystal.
Well, I don't think I've ever had a problem with you saying S, the letter S.
Because I never really recognized I couldn't say it. Maybe,
I've never had a problem with it.
This for be calling people to validation.
Well, we gotta get in the age. What is up with that? It doesn't matter how old we are. That's what we do. That's what we do.
You know what? They always be age shaming us.
Right. Don't be doing that. Don't do that.
Oh. Bella said she's coming to clarify it. She's coming to clarify. She said I'm on both of them. I'm on Infamous and I'm on Infamous Slide Gem.
Okay, I'm over this. Okay, I got it. This is where I came in the other day and never expected to recover much of this call or much of this live anyway. Just trying to make sure that was there anything else in this video that we need to really listen to? I think I want to be done. Okay, because look at her. All this damn dead air. Oh, that's the peach lady. Okay. Yeah, I think this is enough, child. We ain't missing nothing else. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing that from Texas Toy. Hold on, and hold on. Okay. And hold on. Hold on, y'all. Because I was having trouble with that thing buffering. I didn't want to bring it up right then. So give me just a second. I want to bring it up so we can listen to this call where he talks about paying it off thanks to Texas Toy. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Chill. Come on. Lord have mercy. Turn it into a dead space. Child. Nobody got time for this? Now, come on now. I'm running the show over here. Damn it. Okay, so here's my Gmail. Come through, Gmail. Okay, y'all, just give me. I got an email. Here's another email that someone shared with me regarding Ylvia. Okay. I think I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm going to read it, but I'm not going to tell you who it's from because this person says that they're in the bushes usually. So I'll read it in just a second, but I want to bring up this visit. Okay, not visit, but this call. Oh yeah, the I want to be your man call. Yes. Hold on. Okay, hold on now. Pull that all the way up. It is now. Looks like this has 1, 2, 3, 4 calls in it. We can try to go through this. I'll speed it up and whatnot. But first, I think I'm going to go ahead and read what this person sent me. And again, I have to say everything I'm about to say is all alleged. Okay, it's all alleged. Okay, she says starts at the 2-minute mark or the 2-minute mark. I don't know. Yeah, this whole video here is 1 hour and 9 minutes. So yeah, okay, the 2-minute mark. Okay, I'll check it. I shall check it. What you say? What'd you say, Miss HLS? What you saying no to, child? Like, don't do it. Don't do the whole hour. I wish someone would play. Okay. Hey, Mocha and Dimples. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna read what. Now, this is not related to the Nesto case, but this is some information, some tea that was sent in regards to the YSL stuff. Okay, so it says, "Good day, VLenore. Please go on YouTube and look up this channel." And they give me the name. It's called North Media. And it says, but to find it faster, punch in the heading of the video on the search. It's YSL 2.0 Lunch and Convo with DT, which was nuts, right? It says mom today. Nuts mom. DT, who is Nuts mom. Today, the owner of that channel told Miss Evil Ylvia to go watch this video because she interviewed Nuts mom and she wanted her to watch it while she's on the plane to New York. Mind you, she acted so guilty as if in her heart it had to be bad. Says, anyway, I watched it and I want you to watch it, please. I watch you on a while in the bushes. I watch you while in the bushes and I love your channel and never comment. Ylvia, actually, she said Sylvia that time. Sylvia got a ton of money to help her. I'm guessing the person means that allegedly, I have to say allegedly because I don't know any details around this. I heard something loosely around this, but I didn't pay attention because I really don't know these folks. But it says Sylvia got a ton of money to help her, and then we discovered ourselves that she was not an honest church woman. We never went by what others said. We did the math ourselves. It was a total of 4 of us, and we will never support anything that has to do with her ever again. We stopped 2 years ago. We gave it to God because we all know that God sees everything. Continue to do what you do. We love it. And by the way, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I will be donating. I appreciate you. God bless you, sister. And please put that out there because his mom does not care for Ylvia at all. My God, my God. Okay. Now, this is all alleged. I have to say it's alleged because I don't know these people. Shawty, what you say? Shawty said, I saw that interview. Nut Mom said she didn't like or care for Sylvia. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Mm-hmm. Hello, Realty Speaker. Is that the proper name? Realty Speaker. I am from Ohio, Realty Speaker. I am. Should I be concerned? Is there something going on? Code name Nikki. Hey host. Wait, hey host. How are you from Pakistan? Yeah, I'm from Pakistan. Yes. Ohio, Pakistan. Are you familiar with Ohio, Pakistan? Huh? Thank you. Realty Speaker. I tell you what. We're going to block you. Okay. You haven't said anything weird, but you have said a lot weird. Okay. You haven't said anything super crazy, but you're distracting me and the people in my chat. Can I talk to you on mic? Absolutely not. Okay. All right. So thank you for stopping by. We welcome you to enjoy the show from the sky or from the bushes, whichever one suits you best. All right. Miss HLS, Texas Toy, the Real VB, Jackson Tabasco, anybody, please exit. I'm sorry, walk Realty Speaker to the exit. Okay. Yeah. Weirdos. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, I might have to go. We might have to do a reaction to that, baby. We might need to do a reaction to that. Okay, but I've got the other video up. We can listen to what we got going on. The woman he chose, just some weirdo dropped in saying weird ass shit, you know. Yeah, wait. Ushers, open the doors. Ushers, this should be easy. This should be easy. Open up the doors. Okay? Open the doors. I said open the doors. All right? My God. These people crazy. These are some weird O's. Hi, Barn Dog. Hello, how are you? Yeah, Barn Dog was saying some real grimy shit about me for no good reason. But I did notice that you apologized, Barn Dog. Yeah. Yeah, don't know what motivated all of that weirdness. And then you continue to support people who lied on me. But, hey, God will handle that. All right. So, anywho, hello, Barn Dog. Hello. What you say? Texas Toy. V got international love. Ciao, bye. Ciao, bye. Michi. She said, open the doors. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Ciao, bye. All right. So let me go ahead and share this next video. I thought I had it pulled up. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Let me watch it on YouTube. That's what I want to do. Okay. All right. So we'll listen to what Shay says all these calls are anyway, because I'm just curious, because it looks like there's 4 calls there. Both. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good one. This video might be a good one to review anyway right now, because the title of this video, as y'all can see, hold on, hold on. That can hold on. Okay, wait, share screen. Here we go. Boom. All right. So this might be a good one to review right now anyway, because we've been having this conversation about Sonia out here lying still, saying that this man is her friend. He's always been her friend. It was just weird in the beginning, but not weird at the end. And that, all this dumb shit about he's never been more than a friend. Shit, okay. And Native and I just had a conversation, I want to say, about I had the conversation with her during the interview, and then even Native and I started talking about it. So this is very timely, very timely. So to know that this is in this call or this video, and then also talk about the truck, this is a good thing. So thank you so much, Texas Boy. And this is right on time. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Okay. All right, let's hold on. Let me move that. Move this here. And all right, let's go.
This video contains 3 calls between Ernesto and Sonia and 1 call between her when she was asked where he hung up with Shirley. You will hear Ernesto talk to Sonia about that call. Take a listen.
Okay.
Hello?
Thanks,
Okay,
Shay.
I'm back real fast. No, see, that's why I call when I need to call. Like I need to call now. Okay. So
You call back what?
I said I call when I really need to call. That's why you like, well, you didn't. I'm telling my friend told me. She said, I'm reading this thing by this Joan. Guess what? That's just a waste of time and my money. Okay. But if I'm around trying to make my face value of my name.
Right.
And I replied to my friend, That's what I was trying to tell you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to my friend again and tell him again. That's what I was trying to tell you. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You gotta know your worth.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, let me ask this question. If it is so important for you to know your worth, do these Negroes know they are worthless? I think they should know. I think someone should tell them. I think it's about time they understand that they need to upgrade, um, just upskill their whole entire life. Okay, rebrand it. Do everything differently. Anything you did before, do the opposite now. Okay. Do these Negroes, the ones who say you must know your worth, do they know that they are worthless? Do they know this? Let them know, child. Let them know. Okay, I can't make it any louder. I can try, but let me see. I can't make it. Oh, yes, I can. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
worth. I know what I'm working with, and I knew it. And well, I don't even understand it.
Okay, hold on 1 second. It's buffering. That's why it's going in and out. Hold on 1 second.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That
The thing is, my dad told me if you know how to make money, you'll never be stressed because money come and go.
there you go.
You'll always be good.
Oh, okay. On the background, kicking it, whatever. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody good? Yeah. Yeah, we good. I said, okay, well, what's talking shit? Fuck, man. What you talking about? I said nothing. I'm just checking right now. What's happening? Oh, now, what we need to get the truck. I need to crank it up and I got to take it up the hill because I can't do it because the folks said that I don't qualify to get it. I said, oh.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let me go back because I do want to hear. He's talking about Shirley, I guess, and talking about what she's saying she has to do and don't want to have to do. It sounds like where that truck is concerned. Let me hear that one more time. And I'm going to make it bigger on the screen so that you guys can catch the words as well. Because God knows I was struggling. So let's see if I got the closed caption on. Hey, Miss Lady, I got the closed caption on, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, I don't even understand it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That was
The thing is, my dad told me if you know how to do it.
carry on. Everybody in the background, kicking it, whatever. Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody good? Yeah. Yeah, we good. I said, okay, well, what's the motherfucker talking shit? Fuck, man. What you talking about? Oh, now, what we need to get the truck. I need to crank it up and check it out again.
Okay, so she said the folks said that she doesn't qualify to get it. What folks said she didn't qualify to get it? Did she qualify like as in finance it? Or qualified to be the appropriate person to pick up the truck from the tow yard? Like, what are we talking about? I'm very confused.
What?
What I'm saying is that, listen, man, one thing I'm going to say for sure, I know my motherfucking worth. Certain things the motherfucker can do and certain things the motherfucker can't do. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is this. I made a stress. Nigga, my shit paid for. I don't have to worry about making no payment. The nigga came up and told me the balance is paid.
Okay, wait a minute. So he's saying that truck is paid for. He don't need to make any payments on it, and that whomever he is, somebody told him that the balance is paid. Now, someone else mentioned recently that he told Shirley no, I heard it. We heard it, I think. Did we hear a clip of him basically talking around the fact that he said that he was about to pay off the truck, was headed to go pay off the truck, but got arrested. So where's that money? And then who gave the money to the finance company to pay it off? How did that happen while you were in jail? Am I missing something? Am I misunderstanding something? Something, yes, he done lied to both of them. He got different stories for each person. Codename Nikki said, right, he lied to Sonia and Shirley. But Sonia's dumbass, she don't give a fuck. I can barely hear due to the skipping, but I do know he was laughing before about her not getting approved for an apartment. Mm-hmm. So when he's saying too that he knows his worth, it sounds to me like he's also suggesting that she can't do shit for herself. She needs me. And I make shit happen. Whether or not I'm stealing this shit, gigoloing the shit, pimping for the shit, whatever I gotta do for the shit, I gets the shit. And that's how I take care of things. It gets taken care of. This man is ridiculous. And these women that deal with him are sad and pathetic.
Missed that part. See, I'm still listening, but I'm still teaching at the same time. And I say, listen. Hold on. You're not listening to me. That's how I have to talk to you. Because you're going to talk so goddamn fair over me. You hear me, but you don't hear me. Yes. So, and I just try to explain the same thing to him. I got that. He missed that part.
I heard that.
Because he don't know what I know. You got what I'm saying? Okay. It's like nobody can tell me about you because they don't know you. I know you. They haven't analyzed and assist their thought pattern about you like me. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I know if anything happens, I don't have to never stress the important thing. That is that lawyer being paid. That's the most important thing right now. Mortgage to me. Right.
Yeah.
So So I don't have to worry about that. Now, do I have
while
to
that may be a mortgage to you, maybe while that may be a house for you, the truth of the matter is your wife is the one that would have to be paying for that house, and she's currently living on somebody's well, maybe was she still in? I don't know if she was still staying with her friend, or if she and Deb had their new apartment by this time, because that's February. But what I do know is, while it sounds like that house that you said would have been like a house to you to get that lawyer paid, because that was so important for you. The truth is, you want your wife to pay for it while you're over here talking to this heifer, and she's sleeping on somebody's couch. It's more important for you to have your attorney than for her to have a house over her damn head, shelter over her head, because it's all about you anyway, and you the one doing all the shit.
on there on that house. Yeah, I gotta pay tax. Them folks gonna be out. They would have been out. I told you, goddamn what?
Wait, if them folks gonna be out, they would have been out. I told you. Got what? Okay, so he's saying that Shirley ain't leaving him. If she was gonna leave him, she would have left already. He really thought he was the bee's knees. He thought she couldn't go on without his ass. Ooh, a mess.
5 months ago, and them folks think they might be out. Let them go. Just go where you got to go. I'll deal what I got to deal with. But guess what? This shit smooth all the way out. I ain't had to do all the extra talking. For what? You just had to came with the right people. God put the right man for me to sit next to, and you just can't push me. You got to talk somebody that. Talk.
Yeah.
I did that.
I'm like, you got to
is he calling the attorney the man, or is he calling Sonia the fucking man? But what I do hear is dumbass saying is that it's cool, he don't need nothing because he got you. Sure.
You in there, somebody's gonna tell you about somebody that's good. You have to talk. Because DC is not doing it. You cannot put your freedom in this man's hands at all. You got 10 good years left before it's time to retire and sit down. You cannot waste time on this bullshit.
And you put that in my head, I got there come sleep. She right. But everybody don't listen.
Cannot.
Yeah.
DC was on some bullshit.
Yeah. And they, I don't know. I asked them what they have, and they said they took care. You know, like, fine, and I'll deal with that. I ain't got to deal with it. That's what I was trying to tell him. I'm trying to tell him that paperwork that buddy needed to bring to that walk. I didn't know that shit was coming. You see what I'm So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's the main ingredients that I care about. That sauce. That's all I care about. I would have been fucked up. Man, come on, this shit was there. Only thing wasn't there, you wasn't there. If you were there to really just see what's going on, then, you know, sometimes you don't want everybody in your shit because it's sloppy the motherfucker.
I know. Right.
You got what I'm saying? So I do a relationship. I feel very confident. I'm satisfied with it. So I don't have to sit here and lie because I ain't never told you. The day I got ready to get married, the day my ex-wife called me in the fucking room with my other best friend. He helped me get dressed and told me she was motherfucking sorry.
Did she?
Told me she was motherfucking sorry. Listening to everybody else. I don't leave people. I don't leave them. They leave me. So that way he didn't get that part when I said.
Yeah, they leave your raggedy ass. And I don't believe Carol called you and said she was sorry. If she did, it wasn't about leaving your raggedy ass. That ain't what she's sorry about. She must have been sorry about some other shit. Maybe she put her hands on you. She was sorry about that. But maybe you deserved it. So I don't know what the hell she was apologizing for, if she apologized, but I'm sure leaving you wasn't the thing she was apologizing for. Not unless she crazy too. And she might be a little touched. She might be, because she fucked around with you. But I don't believe it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You know?
Because they see when it's too late.
Right.
And we at this age, anybody over 35 know better.
There
So
you
we
go.
know better. Because been there, done that, and had relationships where people in our circle get in our ear. In my family and people that I talk to about you know what it is. Not one negative thing has ever you getting locked up, while you can him, I'm saying why you wasting your like.
Wait, you're saying that nobody that you know, nobody in your life felt a way about you dealing with this dude? Girl, bye. Texas Toy said, V, she told Bougie that was a lie. I know what she told him. But here's the thing. I'm just saying, I know that that's what Carol told Bougie in that letter. I get it. But let's say Carol lied. Let's just say Carol lied. I didn't call to apologize. But maybe she said, I'm sorry about, I don't know, stepping on your toe that one day. And I don't know. And he took it as if she was sorry for leaving his raggedy ass. But he's a liar. We know he's a liar. I find it hard to believe that Carol would have done that. I don't really believe it. I'm just saying, if the heaven say it, it couldn't have been for leaving leaving his ass. It just couldn't be for that reason. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. The real VB said all lame ass dudes want the woman to leave them because y'all will stay forever and continue to do wrong. Also to say down the line, I never left you. You left me. I think a lot of times these niggas like to believe you want them back. Or that they can always get you back. And maybe something led him to believe that's the case. Because he's a narcissist. So God only knows how his brain calculates shit. In his mind, he might think, I could still swing. Because honestly, most of them always feel like that. Like if I want her, I can have her back. They be thinking that. Mm-hmm.
And they all know Sonya ain't nothing but a friend. You get me? And they know and they all know how I think negative or anything, period. Nothing. Not one negative comment. Even when I found out where you were, didn't nobody say anything negative,
Well, because it might, because it makes you happy. Certain things that make people happy.
So one, they're not judgmental, and they're not, what I'm saying? I don't hang around judgmental people, full of shit people, and everybody knows I'm not dumb.
Right,
so,
right. I got that.
They know I'm not dumb, right?
Everyone knows you're not dumb. That reminds me of another. I had mentioned to y'all that I've heard that I have I heard from someone early on, actually after I did that interview with Sonia. Someone knew her that knows her in her real life sent me a message. Remember I said and I just reread it last night. And I said, oh shit, she literally, I've forgotten what that message said, but it talked about why exactly it is that man came and pow-powed her in the whole, whoever was in the house. And yeah, so I'm gonna read that too for y'all. We just gonna listen to this call. It looks like it was a 16-minute call. We're 9 minutes in. So once we finish with this call, I'm not gonna do the whole video unless we know where it was that Sonia was begging him to be his begging him for to be her man. Oh, I might want to hear that one. Now I might want to hear that. I'll just have to see if I can find where that timestamp is. If anybody knows the timestamp as to when she starts begging for this man to be hers, or he basically punks her into saying that she wants him to be hers. Somebody please send me that. Okay, but I am going to read the real reason why that man came in there and pow her and that family, what that lady had to say to me. Okay, and I'm gonna do it in a way where I don't reveal how she knows Sonia. I'll put it that way. Okay, she knows people in Sonia's real ass life, and she knows Sonia. Okay, so let's continue with this.
So that's what matters. And I wasn't. And it was honesty. So the thing was, it was a long type of shit.
No, women do it too.
Everybody, it's not even it's a boy girl thing nowadays.
It is.
It's crazy. But I'm just saying, for you to be 10, 15 years in, and then the thing of it is, I'm very traditional about marriage. That's one reason why I'm not married. Because a lot of people aren't, you know. And I feel like that's supposed to be your everything when you link up and do that, you know. I need the relationship. I don't really care about the materialistic money or everybody came, but everybody in the back of the mind, like, yeah, I wonder how long this gonna last. You get me? Because there's your wedding. How many people in there was actual well wishers that really, really wanted it to work? Maybe 5 people in there in the room.
Absolutely.
You know, but you spent all of this money and all these people came, just and most of them just waiting for the divorce.
Yeah. So y'all talking about, hey man. Hey, when somebody called, they're supposed to go outside, go out and get in private. So I make you mad. It was, you him just said it, right? You were talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I called.
So you called.
So I hear a bunch of noise. I know it's a restaurant. I said, a party? Y'all got a party going on? No, we're at a restaurant. I can't hear you. I said, well, go outside then. Go outside. I don't want to go outside. You can come back to me. No, I can't call you no more. I went outside and stand out there in the cold and have a conversation.
She could have went to the bathroom. She could have went to the lobby.
Yeah. Hot. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm not waiting tomorrow. I need to see what's going on right now. I need to see what's happening.
Conversation. It's a jail call.
Yeah. So.
It's like you supposed to. This is what it is.
So, do you get my point? What I'm saying? I'm really.
What's priority? What are you supposed to take? What shit, Sonia? You're weird.
I've been saying this for so long. I just can't.
That's crazy to me. That's just. I'm gonna smack
No, you're not listening. You're not listening.
I don't know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're not surprised, right?
Okay.
You're right. It was a validation. It was validation as to what you were already thinking.
Yeah, I'm already 15 steps ahead because of my experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ebony, I'm sitting on the goddamn on the porch out there eating watermelon, and she called her on her phone. We sitting right beside and told her is the exit. You said look like Pinocchio. Lady and told her I was a good motherfucking man. So you don't forget about all that shit. Not me. Every last one will come back at the end of the day. They break down and say, "Damn, man, fuck, don't be better." They already know that. That's some.
Now, you know what I will say? Now, I don't know all these ladies, but I'm sure all of them were not of an Ebony Steele or Carol Lamar, from what we can tell, or Shirley Strawberry. Maybe some of the earlier women were not. However, I wonder if there aren't a couple of them that did feel away when they saw that he was getting married to Shirley Strawberry. And they saw what his proximity was to like a Steve Harvey. And when they saw pictures of him shaking Kevin Hart's hand through a window of a door, and if Eve has many faces, hello, hey, tell me that part, or just based upon the things that he probably gave the appearance of. He went to Dubai, he's at these events. He said he met Denzel, all of these different situations. I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't a couple of those women that thought to themselves, because they're simple-minded, that, oh, wow, he pulled her. Well, if he was able to get her, maybe I should have waited around. He would have turned out to be a good man for me. He must be a good man now, because Shirley Strawberry, who works with Steve Harvey, wants him now. And she could probably have anyone. Like I bet that there was one or maybe two simple-minded heifers that were too stupid to understand that he was still being a criminal. He was still up to no good, and he was still on bullshit. I just wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that what he's saying happened, that these people called him, because God knows I don't believe that. But I'm just saying, a mess. Anyway, let's listen.
What it is. I might already have it.
Well, that's what I like. I like sticking together and all of that. That's not even, the intimacy is wonderful.
Huh?
It's wonderful. It's better than anything. That's more than anything. It's like number one,
Okay.
And then we always have great.
Nesto likes the sound of that, because his dick is limp anyway, and if he doesn't have enough time to drink the liquid V before it's time to get something going, he's going to be embarrassed. So he likes the idea that you just want to cuddle, honey, and cuddling is wonderful. But it's great that that's your priority, because that's all he can do anyway without the help of that damn liquid V and them toys. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you have made some assumptions about how those toys were used. But I hear everyone talking about how he used the toys on this one and used the toys on that one, and that she had toys used with her. But how do y'all know that he is not using said toys too? How is it that y'all think that just because it was a dildo in there, that he wasn't sticking that thing somewhere where the sun don't shine on him? Huh? I'm just saying. Oh, I am just saying. What you say, man, about music? Lord, I'm glad no one else was in the room when he said his dick is. I'm just saying, how is it that it just went right over y'all's head. The fact that this nigga, the common denominator in the room with them toys is this nigga. I'm just saying. Y'all thinking she's the only one getting them toys used. But he always got them toys. He need them toys, y'all. He needs somebody to stick that thing up there so he can tickle that prostate and get this shit on the road. That is what that man needs. That is precisely what that thing is probably used for. And I'm just saying, all of this is allegedly. Okay? All of this is allegedly. All right. Happy Friday. And welcome to the VLenore show. Okay?
The conversation, we could talk. And that's the point that I always got to be able to talk to a person and free talk, to the person.
Right. And I don't do too much talking. It's just I'm a factual talker. That's all.
You just stare and listen.
Yeah, that's right. That's my job because I'm going to catch it.
Yeah, you stare, listen, and smile.
Yeah.
Make a person feel awkward.
Yeah, because because you're juggling my mind.
He doesn't like touching or kissing you. Those are the signs of a man that's falling in love with you. When he don't want to be next to you, he just want to look at you across the room. He got to keep its eye on you, when he don't want you necessarily sitting in his lap, he doesn't pull you into him. He doesn't want to kiss you. If a man does not want to kiss you, baby, he is in love. Okay? All right? If he don't want to kiss you, he's in love with you. And therefore, if he ever gets locked up or you find that you can't find him after 5 or 6 weeks, it just means that he can barely contain himself. So much so that he will fuck around and get arrested. Okay? And when that happens, he's going to just sit there and wait for you to find him. Baby, if y'all's fairy tale ain't some shit for a great love story, great romance novel, I don't know what the fuck is. I think we all want that kind of love. Yes.
Don't understand that. Juggling. A conversation should be able to stimulate your mind and juggle and think about a lot of things. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot this past Tuesday. I'm not going to learn a lot just in a 2-hour conversation, just listen. A lot. Yeah. So it is what it is. I don't know what's coming my way, but it's going to be all good. But I appreciate it and love you very much. And everything going to be just fine. And that's what I'm telling you. Just keep on checking.
Tisha K said, may this love never find me. This love, that's love like I've never felt before. Yes. That is love, baby. That is code name. Code name Nikki. That is love. All right. When they avoid you like the fucking plague, that nigga is in love with you. He is head over fucking heels at that point. He is head over heels. When this nigga says he backs out of rooms and he loses phone numbers, he don't even bother to even to learn your motherfucking number. And when he can get your number out of a phone, you the last one he selects because why? He loves you, baby. It ain't no love like that kind of love. Ain't no love like that. Yes, for 2 going on 3 years. Codename Nikki. That's some shit right there. That's some so that's tantrum love. Okay. I need you to understand that's tantrum love. All right. It requires a lot of discipline. Yes, that's when it's real. That's when it's real.
On what you're trying to do.
Was he not tantric?
I stay on it. I really stay on it. You know, retirement is not far, so I stay on it.
Tantric
I feel
love,
like
right?
I gotta make sure everybody okay.
Oh, everybody okay? It's just, you need to be okay too, so you continue so everybody can be okay. If you're not
I'm okay when everybody. That's just how I feel. I'm okay when everybody else is okay.
Well, you got to eat too.
Okay. Always had to be that person for myself and for the kids, you know. So I've never had that for me, and it's weird. I mean, I guess it's not weird. It's just how it happened in life.
Yeah.
You know, I always was just, like I told you that when I met you. I was always the more dominant person in the relationship. I was always the one that was just more. I feel like I was more of the man, or strength always came from me, you know.
But
it's just for some.
But it's what you're thinking though.
I mean, and then all it does, and then that's.
Now, you like person one, you look at a person, but you ain't looking at their brains or their wit or their integrity. You know,
y'all, this call is 30 minutes. Hold on though. Let me read. Vic to the Veil said, did y'all know that Nesto is fasting from phone calls and tablet visits from Sonia until the 30th? So I heard in passing the other day, I think someone said that maybe I want to say Native on Native's show, he mentioned it or something, but where did y'all get that from? I'm just curious. Was that in a visit? Was it in some new text messages? Where did that information come from? Because I'm completely out of the loop. And if that's the case, was he fast? Because I heard someone say, but he called Dre and Dion. So he's only fasting from Sonia? Nigga. If that ain't a hint that he is in love, I don't know what the fuck else to say. Okay, new text messages. Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds to me like he really, really is serious about her. That's what it sounds like to me. It's set for 21 days. Is that right? Okay. Is this Ramadan? Is that what he's doing it for? Child. But he called. Oh, he didn't call. Wait, he didn't call Dre and Dion after he told Sonia that. Oh, he had called them before. Okay. All right. Well, Ramadan is over. Then what's this about? Then what is this about? He's in love. He's in love. Oh, that baby is in love. Jesus, my God. He said, baby, you is number 6, honey. Honey, you is the 6th woman I'ma pretend I'm married to. My God. Oh, he said, this the one right here. This is number 6. And I will pretend with her next. You see. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, okay. Let me read hold on, because I don't think we need to hear more. Oh, no, V, it was okay, yeah. I think think he is too, Texas Toy. I felt like he was tired as hell and turned off on them FaceTime visits. I think that was getting on his fucking nerves. I think, you know what I think it is? I think because Sonia doesn't know how to shut up and she doesn't know what to talk about with him, and outside of talking about this crazy conspiracy theory political shit or the shit over here on YouTube, because she doesn't know what else to talk about. He knows those are things he shouldn't be talking about that don't help him with his case and all of that. Well, because of all of that, I think he feels like she doesn't get the hint, so I'm gonna have to just not talk to this bitch, because she gets me even more effed up the more I talk to her. Now that's what I think. Exactly, Natasha. I think that his attorney has told him to stay away from talking about certain things, and that he might need to stay away from talking with Sonia. And I wouldn't be surprised if Roberta isn't tired of Sonia's ass too. Okay? Now that's what I think, Tanya B. here. That's what I think. The woman he chose said Sonia texted him a couple of times after he told her about the fast and he didn't respond. Oh my God. She is this is why you need to know the Lord, Sonia, because you just do wrong for no fucking reason. Okay? Now, I will read to you guys what that message I got. Now, let me see, what's the date? This message was sent to me the very next day after the interview. I interviewed Sonia on January 31st, 2024. And this was sent on February 1st. Now, I will not say who this person is. This is not a person. Remember I told y'all I knew someone that knew her from high school days, but doesn't doesn't talk to her or anything, but knew her, and their siblings knew each other and that sort of thing, right? And this person is someone who reached out to me the day after the interview. And like I said, I never will, never have expose this person. So girl, if you hear, girl, no, I promise I'm not going to say anything, and I won't read the part that sort of explains how you know her. Okay. So again, this person said, I saw you interview Sonia Durham. I know people who know her. That's how I put that. And the story of her shooting that she provided to you was a complete lie. Was a complete lie. Amongst other things, Sonia was a part of a stick-up ring. Her and her friends would lure dope men with sex. And once the men were in a compromising position, Sonia's male friends would come rob them of money and drugs. There was then a hit put out on Sonia, but the guy who put the hit out, they gave me the guy's name. I'm not going to say the guy's name. Called it off and decided to do it himself. So that's the person who came to do the pow pow, right? So it says Sonia. So let me go back just to read that part again. There was a hit then put out on Sonia, but the guy who put the hit out called it off and decided to do it himself. So his intent was to unalive everyone in the apartment, as they were all a part of the ring. Okay. Subsequently, he was unalived in the process after a struggle over the pow pow. Okay. Just wanted to give clarity. She has always been about drama and bad news. And she fled Cleveland because others still wanted to unalive her. And that is that on that. Okay. Any questions? Yeah, you didn't necessarily shackle, shuffle, walk of shame. You did mention it. I had heard those stories too. I've forgotten that was actually said in the message to me. But yeah, so there's that. So the fact that Sonia told, Tasha K certain aspects of the story pertaining to her unaliving, she told me other things. When Sonia says 3 men wanted to unalive her, and I said to her, what is it in you that's attracting you to these people who want to do this? And that would make sense. If you are setting somebody up, you're luring men in, you're setting them up so that other people can come, beat them up, unalive them, attack them, and steal their shit, then that's probably going to make people want to unalive you. I mean, yeah. That might piss them off. That might piss them off. So, anywho, so there is that. Okay. Well, you guys, that's all I really have today. Did anybody find the timestamp? Uh-oh. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Hey, you guys, it's Native Tribe Urban Media.
It is indeed.
I see. I knew it. I knew it was you.
How did you know? Do you have caller ID or something?
No, I just recognized your voice. I felt the energy before the phone even rang.
There you go.
I'm so in tune with you. I'm so in tune.
You are. And Dennis and Dana and everybody else on the internet.
Boy, don't make me cuss you out. Don't make me cuss you out. You know that you go too far. You went too far.
If you got I got empirical evidence.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
I'm
saying, I'm not the only man in your life.
But you are all that matters in my heart right now.
Not on a Friday.
What?
You're breaking my heart on a Friday.
Okay, well then I tell you what, I'm gonna clear my schedule tonight. Will you clear yours for me?
Absolutely.
Really? What will Legacy Moon have to say about this? I never get Friday night weekend dates. You're her weekend love. It's like Sherelle and Alexander O'Neill over there, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, it's not Saturday Love. Okay, the name of that song was Saturday Love.
Oh, Saturday Love. Isn't there a Weekend Love? Isn't there somebody sings that?
I'm not aware of a Weekend Love. I know there's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love Sunday. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So just take the Tuesday part of that, okay? And that's being you, okay?
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I prefer a prime time date like everybody else. I like a good old Friday night date, you know, when we don't have anything to do Saturday morning, but just, you know, living the bliss of what we had the night before.
That sounds amazing.
I know, right? But you never give me that. Only Legacy Moon gets that. The only time you want me over there is if you want a menage a trois. That's the only time that I get Friday night love. Is when it's a threesome. Huh?
Well, sometimes you gotta live on the wild side, B. You gotta try something new.
I know, but sometimes I just want it to be us on the weekend.
Listen. Nesto's prayer warrior said, "Free your mind."
And the rest will follow.
The rest will follow. So I need you to free your mind, okay? You right now you are in a box. Okay, I need you to unbox yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Do you need me right now, or is it okay if I call you back?
No. I was literally checking in.
Oh, okay.
And I was
as you should.
Because you know we have to do our intervention.
I know. Oh my God, it's so bad. Okay, yeah, I'll call you because honestly, I have to. There's something I realized that I don't have access to, but I will explain that. I'll call you. I'll explain it. Okay. Say goodbye, Native Tribe Urban Media.
Goodbye, Native Tribe Urban Media.
That was nice. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. That was Native Tribe Urban Media on the phone. Any other questions? Huh? Yes, he only wants a threesome with me on Fridays. I think that is, you know, he gives her all of his attention Friday night until the wee hours of Saturday morning. He never spends that type of time with me. I don't like how it makes me feel. I do not like how it makes me feel. But anyhow. What you say, prominent woman? Native, it will need to be during the daytime because V whispers at nighttime. No, I mean he's always with her on Friday nights. That's the problem. He's always with her. Anywho, I'm gonna get the hell off of here. I might come back. Not sure, can't promise it, but I might come back. Either in a couple hours or that's probably yeah. Maybe in a couple of hours and probably not after that. All right, but I will be back tomorrow if I don't come back today. Okay. All right. So a lady 747 said play your position. I know, I feel a way about this shit. Okay, I feel like the fucking side hen. Okay, because side chicks are young and I'm old. Okay. All right. Wait. A sassy experience or call 911 after that. Not sure. Y'all don't know what love sounds like when you hear it. So y'all don't know. I had to teach y'all today that all that shit that I explained between Nesto and Sonia, it is simply because he loves her that much. All right. It's just because of that. All right, y'all. Let me get the hell out of here. Native, I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick and then I'm gonna call you. Thank you to everybody. Let me make sure I didn't forget anybody or anything. Because God knows. Oh, here we go. I did almost miss something. Hey, Vic to the Veil. I've said it for 2 years. She's a setup bitch. Yeah. I mean, I had heard that before, but I forgot. I forgot that this had even been said until last night. I just happened to read it because I was trying to see, I don't know what made me even go back and look at this text message. This, is the DM. And I did, and I'm glad I did. And it's like, wait a minute, this person did tell me that shit, So anyway, thank you to everybody who super chatted, who gifted a membership, who became members. Thank you so, so much. I want to thank all of my moderators and every single person in the chat that gave a click in the view. I ask, please, 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 please share this live. And please, most importantly, if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit it on the way out. I really appreciate that. Okay, you guys, you enjoy the rest of your Friday. In the event I don't see you, but I will see you tomorrow. And know one thing, I love y'all to pieces, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Smooches.